And we're back again. Back again. And there's pillages over there. Wonderful. Um, yeah, sorry, I was like not sure if this was actually to save for a second. It's my memory serving me well. Thank you for the kind words in the last video. It's much appreciated. Thanks to Laser Cramp and Alicia for that. Always appreciated. But yeah. Not many times I will say that today. Not really sure what I want to do this time. I might just start basing up. Not spend too much time wandering. But I'm not sure if this is going to be the best place to base up. But you know, we can be transitory. You know, we don't have to make it a forever base, do we? Could just be a temporary fixture. However, I don't have any actual building materials. It's kind of annoying. In which case, we're just gonna dump pretty much everything in here, apart from this waystone, which we're gonna put down. And then keep journeying. So already I've gone back on what I said I was gonna do. That's always good. Loot. Cool. Alright, so we want to find a waystone, we want to find somewhere cool to base up. I think this village is not a great spot. There's probably gonna be lots of lovely little fungal rascals beneath me that I don't really want to deal with until you know, my hand is forced. But until that time, we won't be doing that. So yeah, I guess following on from the last, I think I've already said it. So yeah, following from the last video I've done, there isn't any updates as of yet. I haven't got medication yet. I think it's still on the way. I think in part because that interview was on the Friday, and then obviously it's been the weekend since. So I assume, you know, there's always going to be admin tasks and general button pressing. He looks friendly. We'll double check. Like general button pressing and stuff. Before things can come through. So we'll have to see. I'm wondering now, because there's loads of traffic outside, if that's going to come through. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe I'll like pull my window closed. 1 second, live. Ah, there we go. There we go. That should alleviate the issues of people speeding early in the morning. I actually woke up really early this morning. I went to bed at 5 p.m. because I was very tired. And next thing I know, I'm waking up at like 1 or 2 a.m. Sorry, 11 p.m. And I just worked for 3 hours and then decided it's time to go to the gym. So I did an hour and a half on the incline walking. I know how interesting. What a unique thing for me to do. But no, it's a classic. It is an absolute classic, and I do find it very fun. Fun in the sense that, you know, it gets results. You know, it's like it drags you out a bit, and you kind of have to sit there doing it. But eventually, it's like, you know what, I'm getting results. And if you like bring your phone, just whack on a YouTube video. I mean, shit, I just play Hearthstone most of the time. You know, like it's super hands off. What a little cat. That's nice. Don't know why it's over here though. It's quite a way away. Where's your family? Where's your family, Wellington cat? Oh, here you go. Look, I've taken the cat home. I am a good soul. Nothing like a bit of violence. I'll take the spruce logs. Why not? Gonna loot these guys because that's what we do. We do need to set up a village as well at some point, but you know, as you remember from last time, you know, these things take time. One step at a time, right? Okay, this area isn't very safe. Big underground lip. Perfect for spawning all kinds of nasty creatures. I'm gonna take this door. I'm taking your door. Shamaka. Shamaka. It's a cool name. Much cooler than whichever villager I bump into next. Yeah, I think the only problem with the incline walking is that because you kind of can lean forward if you're on your phone, your back takes a fucking pounding. My back is not happy with me doing it all the time. I'll tell you that much. Oh, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Erin. Erin, yeah. Ooh. What's that? I heard something over here. I think it's probably the things above me. Oh, a creeper. Not seeing infected though, that's kind of cool. It's always nice not to be hounded by them. Jeez. It is dark though. D-A-R-K, dark. Thank God I could spell. Thank God I could spell. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of forestry. Let's try again. Forestry here. I like the look of spruce wood. I can't lie. And I was right. You know, whenever I make one of these cherry blossom houses, without fail, I'm doomed. You know, and that's no good. So we need to move forwards. Please do something a little different. Oh, they're all burning down. What a shame. What a shame for them. So yeah, maybe I'll just like when I find a waystone, I'll just find a spot. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'll just start basing up. Because I don't tend to do that. I tend to wander for too long without really making routes. Although last time I made a base within like, you know, what, an episode, it was infected, and that poor little goat had to be let free, had to be alleviated of his duties. It was brutal, but that's the fate that befalls these animals. We don't really want to deal with this. I want my Bashmaster back first before I do anything like that. This is a good amount of wood though for building a nice wall, a nice base structure. Then it's just a case of keeping the area secure, you know, safe and clear of any undesirable creatures. 32, 96. It's weird. Yeah, 96 is not bad at all. That is a good amount of logs, because 96 times 4 is 396. 396 planks? That's a lot of planks. You know, do you like the mental math there? I'm sure it was very impressive. You know, I live to impress. What can I say? There's an infected house of throwers. It's like that weird cabin in the woods. Sort of a Trevor Phillips type setup. So we'll go check that out. And then from there, the world is our oyster. Who knows what's round the corner? I'm full of intrepidation. I did have a drink, but I knocked it over, and it was decaffeinated Pepsi. And I spilled it all over my desk, and I had to mop it all up, and it was a nightmare. Luckily, it didn't hit my keyboard, because I've had it before where I've knocked over my drink. It's hit my keyboard in such a way where I've had to wake up at the crack of dawn to oh, that's just loud. Wake up at the crack of dawn to go to like the shop to get a new keyboard. So I work from home, so I can't afford to miss out on work on account of the keyboard not working. Which is always, you know, the height of fun. Just take all this slop. Yeah. Nothing in there. And then we got the food here as well. I'm assuming the lower levels will be flooded, so they aren't worth our attention. Oh, tried to get me with that, didn't you? All these fungal treats and sweets. Oh yes, a surgery table. That's actually really good. And there's a wall through here, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, that's my map. Weird. Our maps are unique. Okay, that's a shame. I'll just keep... No, no, no. I don't want multiple maps. I only want like one. Maybe two. No, not three. Come on now. Come on now, game. Oh. Alright, let's munch on this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright, we're out of here. We're out of here. Well, that was a nice little interlude. I'm infected. Oh, no, no, I've just got hunger. Damn, I'm fast. Holy, look at me. Whoa. I just saw infected eyes. I see you. Meat. Look at it. Look at him. Doesn't even want to fight. What a coward. It's alright, I'll bring the fight to him. Hello. 1, 2. Oh, you got me. Alright, you got me twice. Alright. That was a good fight. That was a good fight for me and him. He tried and he failed. Moss carpet. That would feel really good under your feet. I don't know how many people here have walked, you know, barefoot on moss. But it does feel really nice, I've got to say. I've done it before when I've been like bivvying, which is a bit like camping, but where you only bring this thing called a bivvy bag. And you kind of bag yourself up and just sort of sleep under like, you know, rudimentary cover, shelter, I suppose. The benefit is if you're doing like a long distance hike, or you know you're already carrying a lot of equipment or don't have a lot of bag space. A bivy bag means all you need to carry is a bag, and that's it. You know, even small compact tents sometimes take up space that otherwise, you know, you can use for a sleeping bag, for example. Obviously, the problem is if stuff like this happens, yeah, and you're bivvying, you're in a bit of a situation because you kind of have to like find a location where the rain isn't going to seep into your bag. Because normally, in my experience, I put down tarpaulin and then bivvied on top of that. Just because then, you know, you're not touching the ground, but it makes you slightly less cold. You know, that kind of stuff. Obviously, then if it rains, that's pooling on the tarpaulin, kind of like this, and then you're in a situation because then it might get in your bag, and then you wake up at like 2 a.m. with freezing cold water running down your thigh or leg, or just on you in general, and it's not very pleasant, to put it lightly. But you know, that's the price we pay for the virtue of bivy bags. I'm not sure why I was talking about that, but I hope it was insightful. I'm sure it was really interesting to learn. Oh, that's cool. The rain's causing drops to come through. That's a nice little feature, isn't it? This kind of terrain looks a lot like the kind of terrain you'd see where I was like bivvying. Like fronts and wheels. Ooh. I saw you, little coward. What is this? What is this? Weird little mushroom house. A mushroom for anyone in there. Woohoo! Gold. Meh. Not really that useful. Don't really want to take up an inventory slot with gold. Let's hope this rain passes soon, and then we can progress to the next place. Maybe the mushroom forest. Obviously, it's very dark in there. Oh, this is actually a really nice area. Let's check it out. Let's check out this Silent Hill. Look at this terrain. Look how nice this terrain is. It feels very realistic. Especially that. I feel like I've been there and I've been here for sure. Maybe not this amount of water, like without big signposts and signs saying don't jump into the water and stuff like that. But you know, this is an untamed world where health and safety doesn't exist. Yeah, that chickens. We're free to do what we want to do. It's a nice area, but obviously visibility would be a nightmare here. If I was trying to spot a fire, P-H-A-Y-R-E, or indeed anything like that, it would be a nightmare to do so because, like, you know, there's too much meat in the way, too much wood, too many leaves. Okay, this is a little bit more promising. No, it's not more promising. What am I saying? This is just slightly more like the terrain I'd want to see. Also, I feel like waystones are more likely to spawn around here. But this rain is brutal. This is the UK. No chests? Seriously? No, I don't want that. Get out of the way. Let's just keep wandering. Keep wandering and chatting. Little signpost. So much for untamed land. My point's already remiss. I need to stop falling. Considering what happened last time, I need to stop falling. Need to not ingrain bad habits. Like Steve Lacy. Okay. Okay, nice bit of open ground. That's always good. Because open ground, visibility, waystones. Maybe the biome will mean there's no more goddamn rain. Some kind of... I love the rain normally, but in Minecraft, I feel like I can't hear anything else. Oh. Coast. See, that is interesting. Could make an island base. I've never done that one before yet. That could be fun. Provided the base isn't directly above, like, some big nest or something. I'm kind of on board with that. I'll find a cool island set up. Right, so first and foremost, find a waystone. This is the kind of area where waystones are pretty common. But we're going to take this... let's go hay. First, though. Because hay will be useful. I suppose we could always make our own island. Like, what I did in Season 2. That could work. We'll see. Such a nice song, this. I'm gonna break all this, don't mind me. Oh, nearly done. Emeralds. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I never desecrate the scarecrow. I know you could take the extra hay bale, but it just feels wrong. It doesn't feel like the right thing to do. I feel like slightly like morally opposed to it. Also, it could drop extra fence bits, which would be like annoying to me to have to remove them from my inventory. Which, saying that out loud, I don't even know if I can justify that, but you know. At least I'm being honest, guys. At least I'm laying myself bare. Lay myself bare. I like this terrain too. This feels like kind of, maybe not this, but this feels very much like a nice rolling hill. Oh, ooh, is that the monkey base? That is the monkey house. My little monkey friend. Problem is, he's got those crazy guys with him. They're troublesome. I guess it's good to know this is here. I could always kidnap the monkey with the teleport pad. Oh, hello, welling skin. Very strange for him to be so alive. Right, let's keep exploring. A village. Villages do occasionally spawn with waystones, so we'll try the village. Then we'll move over here, find an island, and then from there we've got everything we need to start rolling. I think part of the village will be I need to be aggressively patrolling the underground areas of my island, because that's where these fungals that's where they fester, where they grow, where they brood. Wait, was this the island that was just out? The pillager camp next to a village. It must be a different one. Quite novel. This rain is horrible. You know, the worst thing is, just after finishing the gym, I'm so hungry, I've got no food in. My own fault. And yet I feel the need to complain about it, here and now. Yeah, look at it. Hmm. Come on, soldiers. Let's kill some pillagers. And see if they have any waystones. You know? We want some blood in their hands, soldiers. No. Okay. It's quite amusing. There's a pillager base right in between all this. I kind of want a base around here, you know? Maybe like a first draft. Let's be honest, this, if I make a base here, it won't last long, but it'll be fun. Yeah, screw it. I'm thinking about it. I'm debating it. You know? I love the aesthetic of this. It just feels like a proper... Actually, you know what I love about this? It's the fact that it reminds me when I was a kid, we like... In Wales, there's tons of like... Not obviously not as big as this, right? But old brick buildings. Not with zombies in them. So you're ruining the... Right, that noise. I've been stood in so many like cobblestone, like this kind of cobblestone structures, like old farmhouses, like this. Listen to the rain thundering outside. You know, 500 miles from civilization, just shivering like, oh yeah. But, you know, love of the game, right? Love of the game. Oh, hello. These iron blocks. They are, I think. I say that after not touching them. I don't really need the door, do I? Let's be honest. I don't really care about the gold blocks, even though they are. Why? Oh, pardon me. Alright, let's kip for the night here. Actually, let's kip down here. It feels a bit more homely. This feels like it'd be kind of nice to sleep in. Although you would get a draft. You would get a bit of a breeze from there. And this is ground level and it's overgrown, so it probably would smell a bit. It'd be probably quite stinky there. Maybe here. Hey, you're still going to get a breeze from there. But, you know. Apart from that, I would guess a breeze from here. And these would... You know what? It's fine. It's not actually real. I'm applying too much logic to a game. I'm going to drink some Lucozade. Something interesting. I'm quite a big fan of Pepsi. At least I thought I was. But ever since drinking the caffeine free, I'm not that like, ooh, I need my fix, you know? It's strange. It's strange how I thought I genuinely just loved the burn of Pepsi, you know, the burn of Coke, that kind of thing. I'm starting to be suspicious that actually I just like the caffeine. Like, you know, it's my brain like, oh yeah, dude, you really like this. And it's like, oh, actually, no. I just like the caffeine. Shocker. Human enjoys caffeine. It's probably like the most popular drug in the world. Because it's legal. But, you know, a lot of people drink a lot of caffeine. I suppose makes sense, right? It's a good stimulant. Gasses you up, keeps you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Keeps you working, Mr. Pig. Keeps you working. If you had caffeine, you could have got away. But you didn't, did you? Don't know why I tweaked out and killed a pig. Kind of feel guilty. But, you know, what can you do? I heard something for a second, but it was probably just the wind or something. That's what the God, I'm yawning like mad. That's what the guards in like Batman Arkham games say. Probably just the wind. Like, bro, you're in a world with Batman, so maybe it probably wasn't just the wind. Maybe it's probably like the massive. I was gonna say killing machine, but he's like, oh, it's an Enderman. Jesus, that rattled me. Did not like. Do I want to hit you? Probably not. You probably aren't worth hitting right now. I hit one last episode anyway. I don't need to hit multiple, I don't think. I like it here, the water's deep. That's a good sign. I could try and purify the area. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Purify that. But then what does that achieve? It's not a good place to base up, really. I mean, it is controlled. It's quite defended. Nah. Nah. I'm going back to the classic. I'm going back to the classic ocean base. You know what? I like the ocean base. I always thought it was a good idea. I just got calamitied. I got calamity too hard. You know what I could do? Deep's this. Would be a lot of work. But like conceptually, what's the kind of badass idea in my opinion? Would be an underwater base. That would be a lot of work. A lot of work. It's also not impossible. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, game. Oh. Right, how would I do this, though? First and foremost, I need to make a platform to work from. Alright, let's work up. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's our start. Maybe I start with a natural base and then work my way up to underwater. That seems a little bit smarter, doesn't it? Okay, let's do that. I mean, the water does have the benefit of being really difficult for the infected to easily navigate. Obviously, they can navigate it. And obviously, I've got the big issue of calamity spawning underneath me on account of the fact that the water will have caves underneath it. However, obviously, that is a concession we can account for. For now, we just start making our lovely little house. Need to get some other bits. Yeah, break my ankles. Maybe we'll do it again. I learned my lesson. Yeah. Okay, now what? I'm not very good at building in this game. That's what I've come to realize. That was kind of slick though, I can't lie. Oh, I do like the idea of glass floor. That's cool. That's a cool idea that I just came up with and didn't speak out. And now I'm acting like everyone heard me say it. Very normal. I think a glass floor is always a cool idea. Okay, I mean, this is functional. Let's make a little bit of space for my waystone area. And then we do like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The mushroom soup now, because I can actually drink it and then toss it. There we go. A little bit of a techers there. Let's keep it simple for now. Homeland. Home waterland. See? I've got a brain. I've got a brain that's not in mine. Bong. Okay, let's keep this area illuminated, so we don't encourage any rascals to appear. Just go around. And well, there was a guy standing in the water. That was very uncomfortable for a split second. I won the bowl. Need to set up a farm. I mean, for now, this is functional, right? It's not pretty, but it's functional. Let's make a crafting table. And then we'll do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. Yes, yes. I know. Amazing work. And then it's like dirt, dirt. Okay. 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 Don't know why we're making a second floor when our first floor isn't really furnished, but sometimes you just gotta build on the fly. Let's accentuate this for the time being. I always do this. I always just keep building up without really having any goal in mind. And then wonder why my houses look weird. You know. That's the price I pay for having such an ingenious brain. Oh, see, this is a problem. I don't like having houses where you can do that. That's gonna have to go. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, it can't because the ceiling blocks already. Oh, but 3-block ceilings are so much nicer. It doesn't feel as depressing. I don't know. I feel like 2-block ceilings are just awful. I know. Yeah, I guess that's where our ceiling's got to be. Ow. Oh my god. My building is actually awful. Good lord. Give me that. Bed just... So if it rains, the water will run down here and go to my feet. Ah, yes. That's glorious. That's actually exactly what I wanted. How wonderful. Okay, cool. This is not... what's the saying? It's a work in progress. There you go. But I mean, for the time being, this is nice. This is still a home. This house is a home. I don't want the crafting table just sat there. Oh, I know. That's kind of better. Kind of open this area up a bit. Okay. Okay. That's kind of juicy. I'm picking up what I'm putting down. If we push this out a bit. I don't have any sprue. Ooh. We're already getting a bit too ambitious. Right. One at a time. Just go with my axe. Ah, but I need a pickaxe. Perfect. Ooh. Security detail running over. Take some heads, I'm sure, boys. Right. I guess that, the barrel's kind of neat. Put them like that. And that. I don't know why I did that. It doesn't make any sense. No, put a lantern. No, I can't put a lantern on top of them either. Back to the drawing board. Alright, back to the drawing board. I thought I had 3. Come on. Right. God. Well, maybe... it's fine, it's fine. That's kind of nice, right? Please, just don't disagree with me. Just stroke my ego and be like, yeah, no, that's really cool. You did a really good job. Great work. Okay. Alright. Let's build up a bit, and then we're going to hunt some infected. Because that's the best way to get stronger. There's one thing I like to do in video games. empower myself. This is, this doesn't need the same format. Alright, let's open this up. Let's open this up, alright. Let's get some breathing room in here. That's a lot better. I feel a bit less caged in now. God. Don't know what's going on there. Oh, it's my blocks. Is it my block game blocks? Oh. Whoops. Okay. So that is actually an important block. God. I nearly did the thing where you use the axe to scrape it. That would have been awful. I can only imagine how much I would have freaked out. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, we've got a little bit of an extra. It kind of looks like a pirate ship. So good work, me for that. Why are so many torches looking around? Okay, now I can have a bit more space for chests. Nice. Good job, man. Okay. And we can use these to, like, name them as well. Damn, my phone just fell out of my pocket. Well, that noise is my phone. I had like a meow. Like an animal. Cat. Like a crafting table. Okay. It's my crafting table. I threw it away. I left it. What's that from? Doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I like this. I like this. I like this. Have I mentioned how much of a fan of this I am? How do you make... What signs again? How do you make signs? Where are they? S-I-G-N. You can make hanging signs? Damn. I did not know that. Okay, signs are pretty inexpensive. Let's make some signs. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but it's good to have them, right? Okay. Oh, Alright, this is a parasite gear chest. As you can see, I should use a different color sign. That would be more visually distinct. This is the food chest. Look, I'm actually doing it properly. Okay, they're both on the left, so this has to be here. This is gear. And then this is misc. I know, miscellaneous drawer, yes. Look. Infected. And food. Infected. Food. Cool. Let's quickly just turn all this bread into bread. You know what I'm saying. Don't get cute with me. 64. That's a lot of bread. A lot of bread. Okay, this last piece of wheat is gonna go. Fish. Enjoy. Enjoy, my angels. Okay, gear. Problem with the gear chest is that I'm going to be using it all anyway. I guess compound plate can go in there for now. And these, because gear in my brain just means like armor, equipment, that, you know, that kind of just fighty stuff, you know? And then, oh yeah, surgery table, may as well just place that. You can go here. That makes complete sense. You'd be next to the parasite gear. All things considered. Oh, I haven't looted one of them. I will have to loot it then. Get my incubator. Oh, look, I've lost truth hunger. Ah, yes, my food chest. You seeing the genius at work here? Okay. Miscellaneous. I do need to do that. I need to put that there. I'm going to say one of these because I'm going to make myself trouble. Because I need more stuff. First we need to get our flags up. So everyone knows. Does the flag look at you when you place it? Okay, cool. Look at that. This is the Empire. Maybe like that. I feel like I'm just staking claim to the land by doing this. It's very, very obnoxious, don't get me wrong. You know, you need to make sure to mark your territory in this game. I want Fungals to see this and scream in fear. In abject terror. The kind of abomination that's facing them down. Alright, let's illuminate this area now. Torch. Torch. Put one there and one there for good measure. And because it's symmetrical. I would hate for my brain to start going crazy. I lack a symmetry. I lack a symmetry. Not good. Okay. Okay, that's probably enough to start planting. That sounded weird. That sounded very strange. For now, we're not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to do some really, really basic. Nice. 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 It's always good to do that. Okay, cool. Now let's see if we can plant 13 trees. 13 reasons why. Yes, that is a pretty good idea for a show, actually, yes. Wow. I guess I can take away the beauty of it being so consistent to do this. Even if it does hurt me slightly. Oh. We're living in an age where the beauty is being taken away for function. God. How robotic and depressing. Okay, now we do this. One. And you're thinking, oh, you've only got one left, but if I put it here, a tree might still grow. I need to. Beautiful, look at that. Well, the early bird gets put down first. Be happy. And this other sapling, well, I guess I can make a tree chest. Jeez, making a tree chest now. That's where we're at in our lives. Put torches here just in case, you know, cover our base. Always cover your base. You do not want to be caught with your pants down in this game. Especially not with these rascal infected running around. Okay. I probably just need a gapple. Just in case there's insurance. And then we can go do a little exploring. A little visiting of the neighbors. Oh. Before we do that though, let's check out this shipwreck. These two shipwrecks, I apologize. I'm also gonna have a sip of my drink. Because I am thirsty. Okay, good. Okay, very good. Straight onto diamond. Okay. Now, normally I just attack the building, but... And I will. I was thinking, oh no, but if it let it go tonight, the fungals are going to spawn here. But they're going to spawn anyway because it's underground, where they're going to spawn in my area. It's actually better for me if they spawn around here, because then I can control them and kill them, as opposed to underneath me, where I have no visibility of them, and then they just randomly jump me and I get turned into paste. Well, it's certainly flooded. It's a shame I've not got my my favorite item in the game. The beautiful CDU. I miss it right now. More than you'd understand. So if my thinking is right, we mine down here. If we don't want to break these blocks. Oh. Have I already looted here? What? I've already looted this building? When? Unless someone else did in my stead. Oh, no. Great. I do not remember doing this. I must have been on a roll last time. Or I'm just going in circles now. Let's get this. Let's get that. Let's get this too. Why not? Nothing in there worth taking. Well, that was interesting to say the least. Maybe have a little look-see. A little peek. Alright, just a peek. Can't fault me for wanting to have a look. Ow. Oh, sweet. There's a lot of good stuff here. I need my gear, you know? And a bucket. Don't pop. At least not spawning. Normally this floor is full of disgusting evil creatures. You know? Something's going awry. I'm not seeing anything. Quickly just break this block. I don't know what to say. This is irregular. Not in a good way. I feel they're not spawning because something worse is happening. Am I just paranoid? Maybe. But also, like, this doesn't make any sense for these guys. Oh my god, yes. Give me all this shit. There's a lot of amazing gear here. I don't need seeds. Seeds are such inventory, like, cloggers. Whenever they get my inventory, I'm like, get out, man. We don't want you here. Yes, name tags. Now when I run into a certain little horsey rascal, I can make sure it doesn't randomly despawn. Due to unfortunate circumstances. Alright, seriously, there's no infected here? Ow. That just doesn't make any sense. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, okay? Don't hang me to fire over this, it's just weird. You know? Maybe because it's flooded? And here's zombies spawning, we're not them. Well, I guess let's have a nice refreshing nap. Yeah, I mean, it's probably safe to sleep here. Maybe don't breathe in the air, but... No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it was a good sleep. Feel refreshed. Did I come over in my boat? I did. Do I have my boat? No, I don't. Can't see my trees have grown. It's not a good sign. Wanted to have many trees. I wonder if there's an underground to this building too. There's my boat. Oh, well, I guess since we're nearing the end of this nail-biting episode where I think I've done one fight. But hey, I've made a base for once. It's kind of impressive for me, right? A little bit different. A little bit out there. Look, a bee. Look at bees. Oh. Okay, what's this? Smithing Coast. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, let's have a think. How do I sort this? I take you. You are useful. I mean, I can come back. What am I doing? Am I like, oh, this is a really tough decision. I can literally come back anytime. Do moss blocks do anything special? I feel they must. I'm gathering sand because it's really good for making an underground base. Because it falls. You know? Sorry, not underground, underwater. Even better. Okay. Be gone, apples. I'm going to take as much as I can. So I want to make a lot of glass as well. You know, my base needs a nice glass floor. I feel that would be a really cool aesthetic. Although I do think it's kind of generic. But also, a lot of people used to do it in old craft, so... You know? I'm just paying homage to my roots. As a old head Minecraft player. A real OG. Oh, I've got full stack. What am I doing? Right. I don't have any cobblestone. So I can't actually make a furnace. It's quite funny, really. Well, I do have diamonds now, don't I? Yes. Make a diamond pickaxe. Or, alternatively, a sword and a shovel. Or a hoe and a shovel. Maybe. Maybe that's the play. Probably not. But it's always good to keep our options open. I'm creating these inflows. It's gonna be loud. Blip, plop, blip. Actually, you can actually sit out. There you go. Oh yeah, these two are also able to sit down. Nice. Oh yeah, you need all the bits and bobs, don't you? Let's see if I can remember from memory. One cerebrum. One innards. And then there's a mutated heart. And then another innards. I only have one innards. Man, I was so close. Oh, I didn't even check it out. Look at that. Freaky. Let's feed you up. Okay, cool. Cool. We have made progress. We have made progress. Gear. Technically main class. I know that's technically gear, but, you know, we're not working on technicalities here. Okay. And lapis lazuli can be part of gear. Food. 6 golden apples. Let's go. Not bad. Right, I'm gonna mine this tree, and then I think we'll call it there. Nice, relaxing, nice zen episode. You know, not too much craziness. You know, not too much. Never a bad thing. never a bad thing to have a relaxing time. Which sounds really motivational, but actually just doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. I'm trying to be smarter than I am. I was going to break these blocks and then place wood there. Oh, sorry, spruce. Sprue. I think sprue's a Warhammer thing. Sprue there and use that as like a barrier. But yeah, no. Let me know what you think so far. Of my beautiful base. I think it's really coming along. Look at that water. Water. No, those underwater noises. But yeah, no, hopefully this has been a fun one. If a little relaxing. If a little action light. But no, if you're watching this on upload day, have a fantastic Tuesday. If not, have a great day regardless. And I will see you all on Thursday. Thank you and take care. Goodbye.